What's up, y'all? Welcome to this free tarot readings special. Sorry, I was doing the all zodiac signs, and my phone died, and I was like, "What? What's going on?" I looked up at the phone and it died. So I'm going to continue, but I think I'm gonna continue tomorrow because I don't have time right now, and plus I don't want to keep everybody up because it's pretty late. So I thought I'd just come here and make it up with some free tarot readings. So I have maybe like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask. Rhoda, what's up? How are you? I have a busy day tomorrow too, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. DD Scott, what's up? I got injured on Sunday, so I'm taking a little bit of time off. It's probably gonna be like, I don't know, maybe a month till I recover. But I mean, I'm doing pretty good, so I just gotta go check with the doctor and see if I can go back to work and then go from there. But I'm not complaining. it's it's really, you know, it just happens out of nowhere. So I'm not really like, I don't feel sorry for myself or anything like that. It's just something that happens in life, and you just got to go through it. And then my son has a like procedure tomorrow, so I got to be there. So um, overall, good though. I think I have a date for Friday. I don't know. It's more like a coffee thing where we're just gonna meet up. Um, she's way out of my league, to be honest. But whatever, you know, we kind of like we have things in common where she's like, you know, into the spiritual stuff as well, and I don't know. We'll see what. I'm just gonna go and just be like whatever, you know. Happy New Year, y'all. Thank you for coming back. What's up, Blake? So if you have a question, just post it. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me see what decks can I bring out for um. Hmm. Where is all my decks here? Maybe this one. All right. So what's up, Brian? Thanks so much for that super chat. I'll get to you. What advice do my guides or spirit have for me the rest of this week? Let's see. Best message for over here. I got you, Brian. Give me a sec. So I got you one of these, Rhoda, because I don't know if that's what you wanted, but I got you one of these. It says Ace of Action. This cheer up is hurling a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action. If you've been procrastinating, it's time to um, really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. So I'm going to put it here so you can kind of read it to yourself, pause it, screenshot it, and just, you know. And then I'm going to get you one of these angel messages just to see what they say, okay? You have there's something better and helpful people. So there's a group of people that's trying to help you, and don't settle, I will say, you know. Did you want it tarot? You're okay. How's your job doing? Do you feel good about your job? I can use tarot. What is it like? Tell me the specific question. You're next, Brian. Give me a sec. I see you, Buddha. Kiko Moon, what's up? Miss is it Miss Nita or Miss Netta? I see you. Mm. Is there something that you want to ask with tarot, Rhoda, or can I do someone else? Hello, hello. Okay, bet, Brian. I got you. My bad. I'm just waiting on Rhoda just to see. Trump paid you $100 for my vote. Okay. That's all. Okay. All right. Well, if you have any more questions, Rhoda, you know that I come. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but you know that I come here, and if anything pops up, I also have an email down there. I try to answer as much as I can, but sometimes I'm not able to. But yeah, you know the drill. If you ever see me live and it says free tarot readings, you could just ask, okay? But think about it. I wish you the best and congratulations on your job promotion or career. You know. All right, so we have Brian Oliver. What are Jeff's current feelings regarding him? This table is really loud. Maybe Oliver, I feel like you guys have had some sort of argument or disagreement in the connection. I feel like they're battling something inside, okay? I don't know if you guys have been having difficulties in the connection here. And it does with the five of wands, obviously there is conflict here. And even if it's not like being projected, you know, or if it's not happening physically, it could be that it's just internal, where they don't know where they stand, or they don't know how to pursue this, or how they feel about you. There's conflicting energies here, and I feel like there's other people getting in between you and this person, meaning that there's ideas being thrown around, and they're not sure how they stand right now when it comes to the connection that you have with him. um with Jeff here. I feel like they are holding back. They're not telling you everything that they're feeling right now at this moment. They're not, um, they're just not telling you much right now. But I feel like pretty soon they're gonna let everything out. They're gonna let you know really how they feel, because we do have the Sun card, but the Sun card is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's an upcoming energy of letting clearing it all out, whether good or bad, right? But with this 501s, it feels like they don't know how they feel about you. Like it's conflicting. What else can you tell me about the feelings of Jeff towards Brian? Tower moment. Not a good card to have when it comes to a connection. Brian. Tower moment signifies that there's a breakup of this connection, whether it's romantic, or whether it's just a friendship, or even just work. It signifies that there's something difficult in between you guys' connection where there's going to be a fallout here, and I feel like you guys, if this is a romantic connection, you guys will break up for sure. If this is some sort of friendship or work, connection, I feel like there's going to be so much conflict that one of you guys is going to have to walk away, or one of you guys is going to have to like get additional help to solidify the problem. But it feels like there's a breakup, there's distance here happening. um Tell me more about this tower here for Brian. Yeah, it feels like this is it's mm, clarifying the tower is the nine of wands. It feels like whatever it is, whatever the energy of the tower, which is a sudden realization, a sudden breakup, or a fallout of the connection, whether it's romantic or not. Could be friend, or it could be just business. I don't know. It feels like you're the victim. It feels like someone's being attacked here. Someone is just not. It feels like somebody says something or does something against you that leaves you like literally in shock. It hurts deep down, and it again with the nine ones, we call it the wounded warrior, meaning that whatever this person does to you, or whatever this tower does to you, it's gonna be a significant, realization, or maybe a scar here, something that you didn't see coming, and then it does hurt you, um, deep down. Is there anything else? Is I know you're working right now, Brian. Is there something else that I can like kind of Didi, what's up? What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being here, AB. Donna, Buddha, I see you. Haley. um, is there anything else I can do for you? I don't know if you can take a brief moment to from work and talk to me. I do feel like there's some sort of conflict happening between y'all two, and it's gonna create a tower. If not, you guys already have, broken up, or maybe the friendship is no longer gonna be available pretty soon. Is there any chance things will be okay? Um, let's see. The tower here is saying that it might not, but let me see. It could just be a moment, right? Let me see. Um, let me ask, what is the outcome of this connection, just to see if you guys are gonna reconnect again, or be able to, oof. Five of Cups, missed out opportunity. It feels like whatever you say or whatever they say, it's not being heard. Okay. It's a power struggle between y'all two, and it feels like somebody here is just gonna be victimized. Okay, someone here is gonna feel like the victim, and I feel like you can. I don't know if it's you, whoever is creating the issues, or whoever is being like um hard-headed, or whoever's not budging in this connection, right? Whoever keeps attacking, the other person is the one that they're left out powerless, meaning that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter what, how you treat the person, what you promise, it's just they're not willing to hear you out. It's just kind of hard. With that Five of Cups, I think it's gonna be a moment that you can't prevent it, a moment that you just have to go with until the heat, or the drama, or maybe all this chaotic energy goes away. It says that you guys will have an opportunity to Um, there's gonna be a time where you guys are gonna have an opportunity to come back together, but I don't think again, whoever is being defensive, whoever is not playing ball here, or maybe whoever is the one that's attacking, the other person, like there's still gonna be um difficulties, or they're not going to be able to open up into the relationship again. I do feel like there's later on there's like maybe an apology, or maybe there's some sort of, hey, it's been 5 weeks or 5 months, and uh, you know how you been, and then like a reconnection. I feel like there is a reconnection, but someone here is just not having it. Someone is going to take a onto a new opportunity. So what I'm seeing here in this situation, Brian, for you, is like there's this complete breakup of this connection that is going to teach you a lesson that is going to be kind of, it's gonna hurt, but it's only momentarily. And I feel like you guys will have an opportunity to connect. I don't know if you're gonna be the one trying to contact them, or but somebody here is gonna reach out to the other person, and one person is gonna act defensive, because I feel like one person will move on pretty quick from this connection. I really don't. I don't see this going. If anything, maybe you guys can. If it's a friendship, I feel like you guys will be able to um come back together, and get together, maybe have a couple of drinks if you drink, if you guys like to drink, or just get together, right? But if this is romantic, I don't think so. I don't see the drama going away, even later on, after letting maybe the fire cool down, or the fire die down, or maybe what I said, like the chaos, you know I don't if it's romantic, I don't see it. I don't see you guys coming back together. It's definitely a breakup. If this is a friendship, I feel like this is gonna be a breakup. But I feel like you guys, if it's friendship, like just pure friends, I feel like there's gonna be an opportunity to reconnect, and maybe say that you guys are friends again, but not necessarily be back to what you guys were. So the connection will suffer if it's a friendship. If it's a romantic, again, I don't think I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like someone's just gonna go and take a leap of faith somewhere else, or someone's just gonna want to find new. Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you, Brian? What's up, Anna? My phone died on the other live. I got this screen. It's one of those privacy screens for the phone, and I hate it because you have to turn up the brightness so much, and the battery dies super fast because I have to turn it up because it's really dark. So I'm just gonna get a regular clear, screen protector, because this privacy thing sucks. But when will I be hearing from him again? Okay, let me ask this real quick. Will there be communication between them? Okay. It feels like it feels okay. Will there be communication between you and them? It feels like no, it's a one-sided thing. I feel like even if you choose to communicate something, they're gonna ghost you. Okay, there's a sense of ghosting. I'm gonna show you the cards that I have here, but I'll get one of those time cards just to see when this will happen. So, would you guys have communication again? You have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety based on no communication, because you also have the hangman, which signifies the hangman it comes before the tower, no, before the death card, I think, or the tower, or both. Okay, but like, and then you have the Knight of Wands, and I feel like that's when somebody makes sends some sort of message, or some sort of invitation, or maybe somebody just appears out of nowhere, like at your house or wherever it is that you're hanging out, you know. But with the Five of Pentacles, it signifies that even if you guys see each other in you know in person, uh, there's no communication. There's kind of like the cold shoulder being given, you know. So I really don't. I wish I could give you like a positive reading and tell you that everything's gonna be okay, but it feels like somebody here is just wanting to disconnect. There's just not giving you the opportunity to, or maybe I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's you or them, but someone is not giving, you know, up for the opportunity to fix this anytime soon right now. I don't think I don't think you're gonna I don't think you're gonna be able to communicate with them. There is gonna be the Knight of Wands is just one of those, you know, I'm drinking, I'm gonna text someone, you know, spontaneous decision of communication. The Wands is like seeing physically. So it could be that somebody's saying, hey, can I see you? Hey, can I, you know, what are you doing? But I feel like it's not proper, and I feel like it gets ignored by somebody, okay? Okay, tell me when this communication or this, I feel like it's more like an attempt to communicate or attempt to see you, or maybe you're attempting to see them. I feel like it's more you for some reason, but I don't want to, you know, be like, oh, it's you, you know, you're trying to make this work. But um, I don't know your zodiac sign, so I can't really pinpoint it, but let me see. No need to hurry. That to me signifies, Brian, that it's you have to give it time, and if you were to ask me, no need to hurry. It's like take your time to process all this. And the more you pressure this situation, the more you try to communicate with this person, the worse it's gonna get. Or the more you want to connect with this person, the worse is gonna become. So again, there's no need for you, you know, to hurry this or to, you know, pressure anymore this person. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if you send them text messages, they're not gonna answer you. It's gonna get you very, very anxious. If you're the one pursuing, you know, if you're the one trying to chase this person, they're not gonna answer. You're probably not gonna have good sleep or something like that, okay? You're gonna be overthinking things. Hmm. Is there anything else I can do for you? What's up, y'all? C Star, hey, I'm wondering about my Aries partner. It's been really difficult in the past. Okay, give me a sec. I have a lot of people that I already called out, so give me a sec, okay? That is that's it for this subject. All right, Brian. Well, you know how it is. I've seen you here before, so if you ever see me live and you want to ask, or maybe later on, you can always ask. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay. I hope everything gets better. And sometimes when things get difficult, sometimes the universe wants us to just let go. Okay, it's sometimes it's easier to just let go and let things unfold naturally rather than keep fighting or keep pushing something that is not working. I know it's scary sometimes to let someone go like that, or you know especially when they're being unfair to you, but it's part of life. I've been through situations like this, so I know how you feel. Okay, let's see. Who sent that super chat? $2 super chat. I don't know. I don't know if it's okay. So they took the super chat away. All right. So, Buddha. Letting go is hard. It's never easy, especially if you love the person, especially if you have a deep connection. And if someone walks away from you and they're easy to walk away, is because they never loved you. They never loved you. And sometimes it's just easier to just let go. So yeah, it sucks that it has to be like that, but sometimes people are not meant to be in our lives, or they got other things that they got to do. Like, it's okay, be patient. Okay. Buddha, will Ruben and I finally start our relationship the right way? Start fresh and new in 2025. All right, let me see. Will Ruben and Buddha start this relationship the right way this year? Okay. I have good news for you. I have good news for you, but there's also like red flags that you're gonna notice still. I don't think your relationship is going to be 100% good, or I don't think it's gonna start. What I'm trying to say is that you guys will have the opportunity to come back together. I do feel like both of you guys do want to work on this connection. But it feels like it's being forced. It feels like it's too much pressure for somebody here. And it feels like things will not necessarily take off or be consistent throughout the year. I do feel like there's still a little bit of lying, a little bit of cheating, kind of running away from this connection with that Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like starting it or going back to it, it's gonna be good. Like there's a sense of both of you guys wanting to work on this and saying, all right, let's revive this connection. That's why we have the Judgment card here, which is big significator of, yeah, you guys will get to reconnect again, rebuild and construct again, um with a lot of pressure. Okay, with it's gonna feel like you guys are under like watch, whether you or them, okay? But the Seven of Swords, and when I was shuffling the cards, I saw the Death card. So there's got I always say this with the Death card, okay? Before you get, scared, there's gotta be a change. If you guys are gonna come back into this relationship and you guys are not changing anything about the relationship or anything about yourselves, then you're gonna get the same results. Trust me. Trust me. The same thing is gonna happen if you guys don't choose, or if you guys don't change. Seven of Swords signifies that someone is not gonna put in all the effort. Somebody's just talking. Someone's just saying, "Yeah, let's do this." But whoever is known to be a cheater, a liar, or someone who's just sneaky, they're gonna continue being that way. And I feel like I don't want to say this, but looking at the cards here, I feel like you're gonna waste your time in this connection. Let me see what's the outcome of this connection, because that Seven of Swords is strong. I feel like if whoever has cheated, or whoever has ran away from this connection or walked away from this connection to something else, is the one who's gonna do it again easily. Yeah, look at that. The Tower, the nine of wands here. Another breakup. Another breakup. I think the intentions are good. I think wanting to come back and making this work. or making this relationship work. They're good intentions, but somebody just cannot seem to like stay true to their word, or stay, be honest, or stay, I want to say, committed, or it's like someone just plays games in this situation. Like they do want to fix it, but there's something that they have. I feel like it's even like a bad habit that they have, that when they get very, very comfortable and they see that everything's good, they like to mess around, or they like to fuck up things, And I feel like they're gonna bring that tower back again, another breakup. So I feel like you guys are gonna come back and break up again. So I don't. Hmm, you guys will definitely start the connection, but I'm predicting that you guys will not necessarily last the entire year. So you have the first card that I saw pop out is going to be very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this card is more about clarity, and this card is preparing you for what's coming up ahead of you, because it's kind of a card to that is letting you know to ground yourself and embrace yourself, and what is it that you really want from life, because very soon there's going to be, you know that big change, that abrupt change in your life, and they want you to know, okay, do you want to keep doing this, or do you want to move on and find someone else, or what is it that you want to do? Okay. And then you have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right. That was for you, Buddha. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could give everybody a positive reading. It's kind of positive, because if you wanted a restart, yes, you will have that restart, but is it gonna last? I don't think so. Sorry about that. Got another Oliver. Okay. What are Samantha's current feelings regarding me? I just heard from her recently after having seen her since 2012. They care about you. They want to reconnect with you. Is this some like it feels like there's something that there's how Samantha feels that there's unfinished business between you and them, and that's why they want to reconnect. They do have this connection about you, right? They've been holding something in, and they haven't really told you about this, and it could be that they have feelings for you, or there's something very important that they want to communicate, show you. But again, with the hangman, it's like they're just waiting for the right moment, for the perfect moment, and I feel like it was just pending, like pending it was something pending that they wanted to do since a long time ago, meaning that this person wanted to communicate something to you, show you something, or tell you something, and they've been holding it in since 2012, and now they're here. They're not communicating this right now, but it feels like they're just, again, they're waiting for the right time. Okay. It They will communicate you, like they will tell you how they feel, but they're gonna do it very blunt. Okay, it's gonna be like super upfront. If it's not a text message, they're gonna tell you in person, and it's gonna take you by surprise. It's gonna shock you, like, whoa, I didn't know that. um what is this about? What is this about? They have a secret. Ooh, oh god. Do you like this person romantically? like, I don't know, Oliver. I don't know. But this person has been, maybe they have some sort of crush. They have this really good connection that been hiding from you. So I feel like this person again has something to tell you that they haven't told you since the past, but they, it feels like they want to just get it out because they can't seem to hold it anymore, okay? So they're just waiting for the right time, I'm telling you right now. But it's regarding the connection, is regarding the friendship, is regarding some sort of crush here. I would say it's a romantic connection here. Like, they just want to tell you something, that they've been holding in for a long time. Let me see if I can get an answer for you. Wrong drawer. What is this secret that they're holding in? The grass was not greener. Someone has regrets, whether it's friendship, whether again romantic, because the cups signify romance and love, but it could also be like friendship, you know. Um, and the grass was not greener, so they must have disconnected for some sort of reason, and they regret leaving you or ghosting you, or and they're back to let you know. The only thing is that they can't seem to to say it just yet, but they're just waiting for the right time. I feel like it's gonna take a while. I would say maybe past summer, like, and the end of summer, they might like just say it. If it, Yeah, I think it's gonna be like around, maybe like at the end of summer, where they're gonna be like, listen, I gotta tell you something. She was my crush when we were in high school. So I feel like this person left out, like this person wants to reconnect to see where you guys are at, or if the connection is still alive, because they still have love for you. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who still has love for you, but they're not communicating the love when it comes to a matter. They're getting ready. Okay, they've held it in their heart for a long time, and if you want to know, they value your love, your friendship, or whatever it is that you guys have. um and they haven't seemed to disconnect. This person has a little bit of regret for not telling you the truth, or maybe walking away just like nothing, right? So that's pretty much, it's kind of like a confession of, hey, I still have feelings, hey, or hey, maybe, because it's what they're holding back is the lovers. It's like they they did have this connection with you, or they did felt the same way that you felt about them at one point. It's just that time wasn't right, I would say. They're wondering if this could work out. They're wondering to this day, this this might actually work out. Let me see what's the outcome of this situation. Oh yeah. So the way it's gonna happen is they're gonna call you, and they're gonna invite you out, or there's gonna be some sort of group gathering or reconnection here. I don't know if you guys drink, but there's like okay, three of cups signifies a reconnection, or could be like a reconciliation, you could say, amongst friends, but there's some sort of confession or opportunity that they're giving you, right, when you guys meet together with that Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is gonna let you know up front, face to face. This person is gonna waiting again. They're waiting for the right time, but this person is gonna invite you out and tell you, hey, I've been thinking about this. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna accept the offer for some reason. I don't know if you're gonna accept the apology or the offer or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying. What are they trying to offer here? Mm. They're trying to offer a new start or a new opportunity. They're coming in saying that they want long term or something like that. I don't know if that's what you want. I don't know if you're up to it, but I feel like someone doesn't really get rejected, but somebody like says, "Let me think about it. I'll think about it," you know? But the idea is to come back together again, or I feel like you guys will get together and you guys will have a blast again, but it might be one-sided. It might be that they have a good time and you might not have a good time for some reason. I don't know if I'm wrong. Are you excited about this person coming back into your life, or is I don't know. But again, when I when I saw the offer here, the opportunity, there was this energy of overthinking it. There was this energy of um, not sure if you want to accept this offer or this. You can call it new beginning because it's an Ace of Pentacles. Someone's just not sure. You're excited, okay? So to be honest with you, like I don't know. It's gonna be like a roller coaster of emotions. That's what I feel because they come with intentions and it gets really good, but then I feel like somebody is not sure about how to proceed with this or pursue this situation, whether it's you or them. And a lot can change. A lot can change within a couple of days, okay? But I feel like maybe you guys will have a really good summer together or something like that. So the grass was not greener. That signifies to me that this person is just they want to see if things would have been better off if they would have chosen you or something like that. Why is the death card at the bottom of the deck? I don't think I saw it. All right, moving on to the next one. What up, AJ? Anna, what's up, Anna? Have you made a comment? Because I haven't read. um, Armando, it was wrong. What was the reading about? Are you here, Armando? Tell me what your reading was about and how is it that it wasn't right? Did you not win the? Did you ask me if you're gonna win the lottery or? Um, yeah, Anna, you can always message me. I'm waiting on Armando Villaseñor. Villaseñor. I want him to reply to his statement of me, or the reading that I did was wrong. I'm still waiting. Hold on, y'all. I just want to hear what Armando has to say, you know? I'm sorry, I just don't have a way of keeping track of everybody's questions, and these are free tarot readings, so I try to get everybody. I'm not sure if I got a Cash App. I don't think so. I haven't gotten any Cash App. I just want, I want Armando to say something, for him to come in and say that it didn't work or whatever. I know he's yes, I asked you if an ex was coming back, and you said she was, and she ended up being in a relationship and got engaged. Okay. Hmm. Did we ask about the specific person, or so Veronica, when did I give you a prediction when they're gonna come back, Armando? I don't remember reading for you, but your name sounds familiar. I'm not gonna deny that I didn't read that, but did I predict when they're gonna come back? Like, did I give you a time frame or anything like that? Because trust me, like, things happen. Really, Dole? Give me a sec. No, it wasn't a time frame, and I understand. Do you want to ask another question, or you just want to let it be? Because I don't want you to feel like I was making things up. I don't have a camera set up right now, but usually, like, I have a camera looking at the cards, and so you guys can see. I don't make things up. I just read, and sometimes it doesn't happen right away. Like, sometimes life just changes out of nowhere, and I've seen a lot of people get engaged, get married, and get divorced right away. Like, personally, I have friends that have gotten married in that same month they break up. Like, I'm not lying to you, and I'm not trying to like be, oh, like, oh, just wait for it or whatever. It's up to you what you want to do, but I'm just saying that if I gave you a time frame, I completely understand. But if I didn't give you a time frame, it's gonna be at one point in your life. So, but I mean, I stand by my readings, and I'm sorry that you're going through that, and I completely understand how you would want to reconnect with this person and it will make you feel anxious because they found someone else. But sometimes it's just not like the way we see it, you know. Sometimes we see people like they're having a perfect life when maybe not, you know. But I'm also not trying to make it seem like, oh, just wait for it, it might change, you know. Anyways, if there's anything else I can do for you, Armando, just let me know. But thanks for your feedback and thank you for letting me know. And if you want me to get you a time frame, I can ask still if they're gonna come back or what, you know. Um, but if you don't want to deal with tarot anymore or with me, I completely understand that. No hard feelings. And I hope you find love and I hope you find peace as well. And I apologize if I gave you anxiety. And that's one of the reasons why I always say to like be careful on, you know, listening to a lot of tarot and things, you know, because you do manifest with what you hear and what you see. So, you know, um, but I always, like I said, I stand by my readings. And if for whatever reason, again, I apologize. But if I gave you a time frame, maybe that would have made the difference. I'm sorry. But thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. Sometimes it's a hit and miss, you know, like when I first started tarot, like I was terrified, or not when I first started tarot, when I started listening to tarot readings on YouTube, it will get me so anxious because one tarot reader will say this about this person that I was kind of hoping for to come back into my life. And then this tarot reader will say something, and I'm like, oh, what's going on, you know? And it's it's just it's hard. It's hard. But let me know if I can do something for you, okay? Um, but again, I'm not trying to make things up for you. I wouldn't want to do that. But if you're better off just following your intuition, do that. Okay? I just I just want him to like understand and I don't want him to like hate me or tarot, you know. Because I know he's very disappointed the outcome that, you know, he thought it was gonna happen or that I told him, but sometimes it's hard to give timelines. Like it's really hard. It's really hard to give timelines. I mean, if I was to be a psychic medium, I wouldn't be here, and I would be doing something else. You know, I feel like I will have my own shop, and I wouldn't be on YouTube. You know, like yeah, I do see things and I hear things, but it's not like I'm like super clear on the message yet. You know, I will want to get to that point, but um, I don't know. I'm like you guys. Like I want to unlock, you know, all that, but it's just it takes practice. It takes practice. So I'm up for it. Again, if you guys don't feel comfortable, it's I completely understand. And if you guys just want to ask and you know see it as whatever it is, I also completely understand. Like I just want you guys to be okay. I just want you to be happy and positive in your life, and that's it. You know, and sometimes these tarot readings, you know, especially the personal ones here, they get pretty sad and they get pretty dark. You know, like I've had, you know, other, you know, people connecting to their, you know, past loved ones here since I started the channel. I used to do like 7 hours on the live. Like I used to say like up to 7 hours nonstop live and read for a lot of people and I would see things and it was crazy. And I've gotten emails and stuff like that. And I've gotten like positive, you know, reviews, people telling me that they've healed and they're doing better, they're seeing things different now, and that's what I'm all about. So again, Armando, like if I can do anything for you, just let me know. But hey, thank you for being here and thank you for coming back, even if it's just to say that. I appreciate you. All right. I do. I meditate a lot. But I mean, I'm not like a super high guru. Like I'm not like a, this person that like sits, and I have a lot of crystals, and I have friends that are psychics, and I have friends that are, you know, they do like different kinds of healing sound, crystals, energy sound, or it's just it's crazy the community that I know. And but I'm not like one of them that I like sit here and I'm like super sensitive on people's energies, because I've learned to like I learned to push that away, because at one point it was affecting me. And I know like I've been trying to catch on people's energies, but at the same time, like I'm not trying to get lost in your energy, because if you're an empath, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't understand, if you're not an empath, you don't know. I sound crazy to you, but everybody has a different way of managing their energy and cleansing their energy and bodies and stuff like that. So it's gonna be different for everybody. So C Star says, "Yeah, I used to be sensitive too." Yeah, and one of I had a Akashic record read once, and that person told me how to activate the Merkaba. And so sometimes I meditate with my Merkaba, and I like I ask for my bubble space, because energy is real. Um, but it's just complicated. Like we can talk for hours about energy, and that's one of the things that I wanted to do too. Like I want to have a podcast of talking about, stuff like that. But I've been busy with work and my career and stuff like that. It's just eventually we'll get there. But it's a learning process. It's like a discovering journey for everybody. So um, some people might be better. I've gotten readings too. Like I remember this one tarot reading, or this tarot reader told me that a long time ago, like before I even started reading, that same thing. My ex was gonna come back, and I was like super happy because I had literally left that connection, and they did came back, but years later, and it wasn't the same anymore. It was like I it just didn't work out. And this ex still follows me on all my social media, but I chose to say no. Like I've healed enough to where I was like, you know. But it's just crazy. I When I think of this ex, I feel like she has regret as well, because things were things happened very things got out of control, but it is what it is. I'm moving on. I'm not sitting in the past. So, but yeah, all right. Let's just start. Post your question. I'll pick randomly because I already lost track. And again, Armando, if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know, okay? And yeah, energy changes. Your vibration changes from every day. So, um, it, but if I told you that they're gonna come back, I bet you they're gonna come back. I bet you they're gonna come back, but it's not. Sometimes it's not the way that we wanted it to be like. And that's the hardest thing, is like waiting for that moment to happen. It's like hurry up, what's happening. Maybe she needs to wrap up a cycle with someone else. So um let's see. First question that I see is gonna be that sometimes it takes years for predictions to happen. It happened to me, Dole. Yeah. Most readers read positively for the sign they're reading for, and is this disingenuous. This I can't say that. It's never the same. Yeah, I completely understand. Jessica, money and work for the near future, please. My unemployment is almost up. I received a message saying I have government job, but no one has given a start date. It's frustrating. All right, will Jessica get this job? You want to ask about the specific job that you're waiting on, which is the government job, Jessica, or is there something else? What up, Ed? How you been, man? How you been? I'm like way up on the. I'm way up on the. Just in general. Okay. Jessica, Jessica, Jessica. Like, how bad do you want a job? I feel like your resume looks pretty good. It's just that I see how you're saying that it's taking a while. Maybe are you applying to the same hold on. Where's all my tarot cards? Yeah. So I feel like you will get a job pretty soon. Jessica. Let me show you the cards real quick, okay? So you can kind of see and understand. So first card you got was partnership. So I feel like there is a contract here for you, a job being given to you, and it's maybe home base. If it's not home, if it's not at home, it could be like close to your house. Networking, and you have money talks. I don't really like the card of money talks because the card of money talks to me is like it's like if they don't pay you enough, you're not willing to do it, or you're not willing to do enough, or if they pay you more, then you're gonna push yourself onto something that you don't know. So it's like be careful. Um, but I do feel like there's a partnership here coming up. It's been a good while for you, um, especially with that Knight of Pentacles here. Hmm. You got two of those, and I'm gonna get you one of the other ones. Where is it? When will this job appear? Prediction, time prediction here. So you will, okay, here we go. Jessica, February. I don't know if you have enough time or what, but February is when you get a job. And I'm showing you the card so you know, because I don't want you to be like, this is a time prediction. So I'm predicting February. Okay. Well, the cards are saying February is when you get that job. So okay, that will be next month, right? And then you have these other two. What up, Joe? Thank you so much for that super chat. Without brain. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. The homeless guy. All right, give me a sec, Joe. So I have for you, Jessica. I have the Seven of Abundance. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Let me show you this. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Knight of Pentacles is a for sure thing, but it takes time. It takes, you know, takes time to process and create. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Quickly. Use this time to rest and plan, okay? I'm going to put it here so you can kind of read it to yourself. Pause the video or screenshot it. Well, don't screenshot it because then you're going to have a picture of me. Psych. And then you have this other one, okay? So that's very positive news. It says that it's about to happen, okay? It's going to happen for you when it comes to like money or a job. Nine of Emotions. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually, these are happy times. These happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. So, your life is about to change. Seven of Abundance and the Nine of Emotions, the Nine of Cups. Here, let me put this one here so you can pause it and read it to yourself. Hopefully that's readable. And if you want to see the picture, there it is. Okay. So that's
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, shoot. Siri has been recording this entire conversation. That's what I have for you. I feel like February. Again, let me show you the card. Right around the corner, I will say. By the way, your resume looks really good, and I feel like you do stand out from the crowd. Maybe a job as a leader or maybe like managing, Jessica, might be good for you or something like that. Or maybe that's what they're going to offer you, like a leader or some sort of managing or something like that. Will the homeless dude survive without brain damage? Um, I feel like he's gonna end up being, well, he's homeless, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like he's gonna end up being handicapped. Joe. He's gonna end up being handicapped, meaning like he's gonna lose control of his limbs or some sort of nervous or some nervous system, something with his nervous system is not, it's not gonna work. And if I don't see this person in a wheelchair, but I do see this person stationary, like for a good while. Meaning that they're going to be able to do is sit up and sit down. I don't think they're going to be able to walk right away. I feel like something with their nervous or with their nerves or something like that is going to be off. I'm also seeing that he's going to get good care though. Like, I don't think he's going to be back in the streets anymore. He's going to have to be in a facility where they take care of them or him. I think he will survive. I'm gonna give him like 4 to 5 years for him to be back to normal. And I don't know if he's old. I don't know if he's a younger person or an old, but this show is, I'm seeing someone that is just unable to walk and unable to um have control of their body. And that's what I got with the the emperor, and again, it's like I see them not being able to have control of their body. Now, again, they will get cared for, and I will say maybe 4 to 5. Is that months or years? 4 to 5 months in like critical or intense care. Again, he's gonna need some surgeries. For sources like the healing, needing surgeries, needing operation, right? Like it's like laying down. Like a lot of people say the Four Swords. Like a lot of readers read it as that's you in the doctor's office or in the operating table, okay? And the swords obviously signifies surgery, so he's gonna have several procedures done, and then they will help him. There's people that do care about him, or at least in the hospital. Okay, they do want the best for him. It's just the recovery is gonna take a long time. He's gonna have a couple of surgeries. I would say maybe 5 months till he's like not necessarily walking, but he's like conscious and he can like maybe interact with people. 4 to 5 months. He's 24, 25. Okay. No way. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't been on Facebook, but I'll look into it. There's caring people around him. There's people that do genuinely do care, and you could be one of them because this is a Pisces card. But there is help being given to him, and I definitely see. I'm not making this up. I'm not like I. I'm telling you, like this person is gonna be. I don't see them in a wheelchair, but I feel like they're not gonna be able to like move their body like before, and they're gonna require intensive care or surgery for some reason. Well, mainly because of the what happened to them, but yeah. What else can I get for this person? One of these angel cards. In regards to this homeless person here, tell me, what can you tell me about them? Successful completion. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Um, if you could, it's number 21. 2 plus 1 is 3, so it's a very spiritual number. If I could put this, because this person is going through a difficult time, I feel like I'm not trying to be. There's something positive coming out of this lesson, okay? And I feel like it's gonna completely change his life. Like it's gonna completely change his life, and I don't mean in a bad way where he can't. Maybe he's handicapped or whatever, but I don't think he's gonna be homeless anymore. I really don't think he's gonna be homeless anymore. There's something here that is gonna help him get out of whatever difficult time this person had in the past. Okay, so completion, it's done. I think he will recover from it, but again, not as fast as people think. Um, I said number 3 because this number 21, the angel card is 2 plus 3. So that's a cool Empress is number 3. Good Good eye. That's good news coming from a bad sister. Yeah. All right. Thank you for being here, Joe. Golly, what's up? Wait, let me do it right. No, let me do it. My heart suck. Like, this is why I don't have a girlfriend, y'all. It's because I can't even like make a right heart. All right. Why is Jay withholding communication with Ramen here? Sunflower, what's up? Did you guys go out? Is it Saran? Raman Saran? So you guys are not talking right now, right? On and off for years, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, and it's gonna, well, maybe you don't even care, but this person has found new love. This person has found new love. The reason why they're holding back is because of new love. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. Whoever they're dealing with, they already dealt with before, and it's not gonna last. It's just not gonna last. So I feel like they're hopeful on a new connection, or maybe someone a connection that it was left in the past, or it was started but never ended, and they somehow reconnected again, and but it's not gonna last. That's all I keep hearing is like it's not gonna last, especially because of the Ten of Swords here. Maybe one of these. Wait, you want to know if they're gonna contact you again, or yep, he's non-committal but claims he loves me and wanted me to move in with him. I don't think so. I don't think. Yeah, they're. Do you want to know if you're gonna get C-Star? You're next. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you? Do you have time? C-Star. Sorry, you've been here waiting for a reading for the longest, and I've been just talking and talking and talking. And, Okay, cool. Sorry. I need to get a haircut. My sister's gonna cut my hair tomorrow. I think, hopefully, so I can look better. So I don't have to wear a hat. Golly, oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, and blessings back to you. And thank you so much for all the the wishes and everything. Appreciate you. Should you move on? Okay. Let me just ask with this other tarot. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Tell me about this. What was his name? Let me look for it real quick. He has multiple third parties. He always runs to me. The only reason he runs to you, I would say, is because you keep opening the door. I want Jay. Okay, Jay. What is the deal with Jay here? Tell me, romance angels. You deserve love. You are lovable. This is a card of you putting value and worth on yourself, and if you genuinely feel like this is not love, you really do deserve love, and you should look into pursuing. Gracie, hey, how are you? I see you. Give me a sec, okay? Um, I think what your angels are trying to say is that this is not love. And you already know that. Like, you 100% said that in the comments. You don't believe he's got third parties. And again, I feel like, you know, the reason he keeps coming back to you is because you keep opening the door. Not necessarily the physical door, but you're still open for them to come back, to run back to you all the time. It's a habit now. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Is there anything else that you want to know? Um, oh yeah. Well, to be honest with you, with that, you deserve love. You should walk away from this person, but I can answer that with tarot. Should she walk away from this person? Oh, that's a big yes. Be independent. Nine of Pentacles is an independent person. Be single. Let this person go. You're gonna find someone else better. Um, don't give. You know there's a garden here, and she's very abundant and she's beautiful. But don't let this person come back into your garden and destroy everything. You know, because you look better on your own than with someone else. And I feel like you're gonna be able to manifest somebody into your life so much easier and faster once you disconnect and release this person out of your life. Sometimes that's what prevents us to seeing other options and other opportunities, is the fact that we keep thinking of someone that doesn't deserve us, you know? He's getting his karma for mistreating me. Oh my god. Yeah, I felt that I shouldn't have allowed him back, and I accepted him for 5 years. 5 years, that's it. Number five, changes. No, don't go any more than 5 years. This is it. Like, embrace it, and change something about you. Like, if this person really was your person, it wouldn't be like that. Like, to be honest with you, or maybe it's just not ready, or maybe it's just the situation is just not right. But you know, put yourself first, and I think God or the universe will, set you on the right path. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Jeez. It's so hard to, like, it's like dating or just loving somebody is like you're loving a stranger, right? It's weird how we can just fall for somebody that we just meet out of nowhere, and we can do so much self damage due to that person, But sometimes you just gotta put your foot down, and as much as it hurts, you just gotta focus on yourself, and value your love, and value yourself, because if you keep giving your love to somebody that doesn't value it, that means that you don't know what your love is worth, and to the right person your love is worth so much, and this person obviously doesn't really see that value in your love. They see that they can easily come back and do whatever they want all the time. So sorry about that. I hope you get over this. As much as a cliche, yeah, it sounds like a cliche. It's true. You have to appreciate yourself. You have to value yourself to be able to learn the value of even other connections. Yeah. 5 years is definitely the fives are to me magic. I don't like fives, but fives to me is like a change is needed. Change is required. You know. But yeah. All right. Just being Angie, I see you. Thank you so much. I'll get to you in a little bit, okay? And then Gracie, I see you too. All right. What was your question? C star. because I know I called you. I called you. Do you have a question? Julie, what's up? How are you? Okay, Clara, I got you. I got you. Okay. I had a long connection with an Aries. Oof, here we go. And talk about lessons. I'm just wondering if that chapter needs to be fully closed. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna tell you something, C Star. When it comes to this Aries, I feel like at one point you had a lot of hope in this connection. Like, I don't know if it's you or them, but there was like this hope of ending up together or married or something like that. Right now, as I see the energies, it's like regardless, it's not sustainable. Four of Cups with the Page of Wands, it's not sustainable. It's just um tell me more about this connection with Aries. Someone doesn't know what they want. Like, I think it's the Aries. Someone doesn't know what they want. I have schizophrenia. So to me, schizophrenia is like when it could also be you, but not necessarily like the schizophrenia. It's more like not knowing what you want, right? Or not seeing reality for what it is. Maybe having too many perspectives and not understanding the situation. I feel with the tarot, I feel like it's just not sustainable. Like it's done. It's a done connection. It's mainly being kept alive by just the past thoughts and visions, or like, how do you say, like memories. Aloneness and slowing down. Yeah, there's way too much distance between y'all two now. I don't. I feel like this is done. This is done. Yeah, it's more platonic now because I'm emotionally disconnected, but we became really close. So sometimes I fight a little internally. Okay, he really tries though, and I admire the effort. Yeah, it's because you had a lot of hope at one time, and any little, gesture and any little, like effort, you kind of appreciate that because it kind of triggers your, oh, I knew that it could be possible, or I don't know if you feel like that. I don't know if you feel like at one point you felt like this person could have been the one for you. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Does this person play with your feelings? Like, do they show like they want it all with you? Like, they has this person mentioned marriage? or like has this person said like, hey, we can get married, we're gonna get married in the future or something like that. But you kind of see them for like their immatureness, or and it's just like it's not real. It's impossible. I'm not so hung up on it really. He just in my energy a lot. Okay. Yeah, it was super toxic though. He used to be really explosive. Mm. Well, maybe that's the schizophrenia. It's crazy. I like the spiritual connection with him, I think. Yeah. I feel like this person's gonna, they're still gonna try. They're still going to try to offer you some sort of commitment, apology, some sort of balance here. But it all comes with the Page of Wands, which is to me is just it's pages are like children, like they're very immature. They say things, but they never like commit to them. They're always distracted. So it's like it doesn't matter. Like I feel like energetically, like no matter what they do, is just you already lost hope deep down, or you already see the reality of it is like just a roller coaster or some sort of run around, and it never gets anywhere. Let me see if I can get a message from this person to you. I feel like you're draining. I feel like you're draining me energetically. That's weird. I don't know what's going on with my son, but I think I have to check on him. All right, Gracie, I'm gonna move on because I don't think I have enough time anymore. It's kind of late, and my son has to go to bed. But I'm gonna get the super chats real quick. Question incoming. Oh, what do I need to know for a stronger alignment to my destined path? Do you guys hear my son? I, I don't think the microphone can pick it up, but I don't know what he's doing. Okay, right away, Clara, I feel like okay, I don't know how to put this, but I feel like I think I don't know if I should say this. Do you have childhood trauma, or was there something between you and your parents that you never were able to speak out, or say? I feel like you need to reconnect with your parents, even if your parents, I don't, I don't know. There's a you needing to reconnect to the past, or like how do you say, like heal your inner child, or there's this one thing, I don't know if you heard about it, but sometimes like we hold on, like we hold trauma, and that trauma, like especially when we were kids, that trauma holds us back. And what they're trying to say to you is that you need to work on some sort of childhood trauma, or there's something that maybe you need to reconnect with your parents. If your parents are not here, you could always connect to them. Um, you have a traumatic past, and I'm an orphan. Oh, no parents or grandparents. Okay, so I think that's one of the issues that I completely understand. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but I want you to understand that you can use that as empowerment, okay? Because a lot of people have it easy. I had it so easy, even though the connection with my parents wasn't the best, but I had it so easy because I took for granted, you know, that at one point, and you never had that. So you're definitely a stronger individual because you have to deal with that, and you have to look at the positives of that. Now, yes, you don't know who your parents are, and I feel like that's affecting you to move on to, like, to start your journey more confident and more, how to say, like, more relaxed. Or I feel like you can connect. Okay, this is what you need to do. Okay, you need to connect to your inner child and look back to where, when you started, or to the earliest memory, right? Or the last, when you were a child, that you can remember, right? And when you realize that you were an orphan or something like that, and it kind of affected you, it's like have an image of your younger self, your childhood self, and maybe talk to that child and say, hey, this was not planned. This was not something that you could have controlled, and it's okay. And look at you. Look how far you've come, and how far you've moved, and how strong you've become. I feel like there's so much. I feel like uh, the trauma that you carry sometimes affects you even with finances. And I'm not trying to, like, make it seem like, oh, but it there's a fear here that you have. Sometimes you feel like you don't want to give too much, or maybe you feel like people want to take from you, and that's why maybe you don't want to give too much. Like, you overprotect yourself, you overprotect your belongings, like, you don't trust people, and you also, you're not emotionally available or emotionally open. I feel like you can release all that, by, again, either energetically or visually. Like, if you ever meditate, or if you're just in a calm room, quiet room, and envision yourself, talk to your um like, envision yourself as a child, and say what you want to say to the child, and let the child know, let yourself know as a child, that everything's gonna be fine, and there's more that you can do, and there's beautiful things in life that are still, waiting to be experienced. And I feel like that's what's gonna put you in a path of abundance here. I think you're gonna find love once you do that, because I feel like that's creating some sort of darkness. Now, because your parents are not here, it doesn't mean that you cannot connect. This is what I've been trying to tell you, but for some reason, like, I keep getting distracted because I keep hearing my son. I don't know what's going on with him. But talk to your child self, right? And then, energetically, I know you don't have an image. I know you don't know how your parents look, but energetically, open your heart and say, Mom, Dad, I forgive you. It's okay. And release all that. and practice that. It's not going to be one time. Like it's not going to happen like right away. You have to constantly say that, and you know, bring it out from the heart so you can open up and allow love and allow life and allow God, you know, to come. A lot of people don't understand this, and I think I say it all the time, and this is one of the reasons why I say life starts with love, is because the heart is the key to pretty much anything. And yeah, it's just an organ, right? It's just a pump that it pumps blood, but the heart is connected to the brain. Okay, so um it's very important for us to release the pain, the emotional pain we hold, you know, against others, or against, or in situations where we had no control of, you know. Like one thing is learning from our past mistakes, and one thing is like embracing what fate brought us because we had no control over, right? We cannot dwell on that because we had no control over that. There's nothing you can do about it, but just embrace the lessons. So you can energetically talk to your parents, whether they're still here, or whether they're, you know, maybe transition, and by that I mean moved on from this world, right? We don't know. I'm not sure if you know, but you can energetically talk to them just as the same way as talking to your inner child, and I feel like you're going to be able to clear a lot of that negative karma that you have, and I think it's going to make you see life so much different. I see you being super happy, and I feel like you're going to find love as well. You're going to accept and embrace love. um and the Nine of Cups has to do a lot with the heart as well. So something to do with your childhood, and I don't want to call you greedy. It's more like the fear of losing some sort of stability, or losing control of life, that, you know, where it prevents you um from becoming, you know, your full to your, or being from evolving to your full potential as a being here. You have so much strength within you. Like you have, the only thing is the strength, you see it as a weakness, or you see this as a weakness. Like you, maybe you, I don't know you personally. Maybe I should read the comments, but I feel like there's times where you're like, you kind of feel bad about yourself, your story, you know. You say, oh, I didn't have this, or maybe you told people, I didn't have this, I didn't. But your lesson or your life should be an empowerment. It should be motivational. It should be, you know, something that you look back at, and you say, look at me, but look at me now. I'm doing better. I'm, you know, doing things in life, and there's really no excuse. And you know, it people, the only people that don't succeed are those who are always the victim, right? And I'm not trying to call you out or say anything rude to you. I'm just saying, like, the people who become victims to their past, or to things that they couldn't control, is the ones that lie in fear, and can't seem to overcome that. They're scared. So releasing that fear and opening that heart, talking to your, you know, your childhood, you know, self, and energetically connecting to your parents, because you are connected. Like you came out of your mom's womb one way or the other. You know, that's the portal, you know, whether it was C-section or normal birth. It's that you have this connection with your parents, and all you got to do is like concentrate, and meditate, and let them know maybe your story, how it affected you, and maybe how you've grown, and you know, you're matured, and you're okay with it now. Let them know how painful it was, but at the same time, let them know how strong you are, and how you become through the process of that, how blessed you are to be here. this card is about, I think, releasing something. Six of Swords. So on this deck, it's called the Six of Thoughts, but swords are thoughts. You know, so peaceful times are on the horizon. The storm have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So maybe a vacation, but overall, it's when you release all that negativity, when you release all that worryingness that you create in your mind, and you just let it be. You cope with whatever it is, and you empower yourself. You embrace yourself to and see the blessings that you have around you. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying, that's what I'm picking up here, and I think that's what's gonna unlock your next level of wisdom, or your next level when it comes to like your spirituality and stuff like that. The thing is that we cannot advance. Have you ever seen that picture where this person is like chained up to the past and the lessons and things that we hold in our heart that is heavy, where we didn't have control of it, but we hold it deep, and it's like this person can't move forward because they drag all that weight, you know and once you learn to release that is when you start moving forward faster and easier. I'm going to put it here so you can pause it, and read it to yourself, or maybe screenshot it, and that is the card that you got. So that's hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if maybe I talk too much. Maybe I talk too much here. Hopefully that resonates with you. And again, lots of love. Appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate you for being a strong individual. And again, your story is empowering. It's inspiring as well to many people. Um, but we all have our own journey. Okay, look at that. You have the sun at the underneath that one other card. So yeah, things will get better for you. You just have to look into the bright side and look into the blessings, um, and release that fear. Thank you. Thank you for that. Sorry, sometimes I repeat myself. I got into like I've gotten messages where they're like, "You're good at reading tarot, but damn, you repeat yourself so many times," and it's like sometimes for some reason, like it takes me time like to say what I gotta say. Sometimes I feel like it's not me saying it, so it's weird like that. So I don't know. That's weird. I come up as a weird individual, and I said it before. Like how is it that I can say that? Like, how is it that I say I see this vision, or I see somebody doing this or whatever? Okay, so who else had just being Angie? Are you here? And Gracie, are you here? Sorry, y'all. Reaffirmation. I feel like sometimes I'm stuck. Like, the wheels are spinning. And oh God. I'll try to get better. Okay. All right, Gracie, you're next, and then just being Angie, and then I'll pick someone else randomly. All right, AJ, I see you. Lola, what's up? Marlita, you still here? Okay. Oh, y'all. Thank you so much for just being patient. Again, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read that much anymore, because again, it's getting pretty late, and I gotta put my son to bed. He's 14 years old, but I have to go and turn off his TV and everything. They'll be like, okay, time to go to sleep. But okay, let's go with Gracie had that question. What are Victor's emotions for me at the moment? Griselda. Let me just shuffle this once. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this other tarot deck for you. Ooh, okay. What's going on here? Here we go. Victor's feelings for Griselda right now. One more. Tower, okay. All right, Griselda. All right. I definitely see. I feel it. Like I see it. I understand. You know, you have the Two of Cups on the negative side, meaning that this connection. I'm gonna tell the truth. Okay, this connection became more of a maybe physical type of connection. Like, how can I tell you? Like, the love was lost at one point. Okay, or I think it's going. Are you still with this person, or is this like a past person? Let me just ask that before anything. He's on hermit mode. No communication. Oh, that's your ex. Okay. All right. Because the Two of Cups is in the negative or on the negative side, I'm gonna tell you that the love is not what it used to be. Um, I feel like it's more of an interest now, physical interest, or like it's not true love anymore. This person with the Five of Cups on the positive side, this person understands really what happened. I don't. This person is already coping. Like this person is already like releasing you. They understand with the Five of Cups and the positive, like because the Five of Cups is a negative card in the regular tarot, right? And is someone who is the victim, but in the positive side is somebody who sees the positive on the negative. So I feel like this person, Victor, is understanding that the connection is done, but there's still more to experience outside the connection. Like they see that they're okay with it being done. I don't know how that's gonna sound to you. They appreciate you for the good times, but they're not they're not stuck on you if you want to know that. I would avoid communication with this person right now because I think you I don't think it, I don't think you guys have released someone here hasn't released the negative of of it, meaning that if you guys reconnect, things will be said to where there's a point of burning down the house, or or burning each other with like words that are very hurtful. I would definitely avoid this person right now. Yeah, this ex was very important to you, and I could say that they're a soulmate too. But again, I always say this in my channel, is like, it doesn't matter if it's a twin flame, soulmate, mom, dad, brother, sister, twin brother, twin sister. The energy you bring to the connection is what you create with, and sometimes, like, I don't know if it, it was you or them. Not everybody's gonna put up with your BS. Not everybody is gonna continue to be like, you know, okay, I forgive you for the 100th time. Let me see here. Do you feel like they're still energetically connected to you, Gisela? Like, do you feel like their presence somehow, around you? I think this is a done connection. It's like I don't think there's a way of reviving this. Again, somebody already, like, someone has already coped with it. I think they're moving on. They're moving on, and they're gonna ghost, or they're gonna continue to, you know, give you the cold shoulder, or to not communicate with you. As of right now, I would say that this person's saying it's done clearly. Even if they communicate with you, if they text you here and there, they're just doing it to because maybe they're bored or something like that. But I don't, with the Five of Pentacles and the Death card, to me, is it signifies that this connection, there's really no remedy here. Like, it's gonna go even colder, and then there's no turning back from this. If I can tell you, just move on. Because if you were to reconnect with this person, I feel like, again, you guys will definitely have another tower moment here. So you guys will definitely say words to each other that it's going to be very hurtful. Let me get you one of these romance angels just to see. But with the Five of Cups and the Death card, I don't really see it. I don't. That's probably why. You got the true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you could have experienced a very strong connection with this person. That's why you have the Two of Cups, but on the negative side, on the dark side. So it could have been that, again. I feel like this connection has already um died. It's already dark. And to bring it back from the Death card, to bring it back from the dead, it requires you guys to change. You know, it requires you guys to evolve, because the Death card is, it's some sort of change and evolution. So if you wanted to bring this connection back to life, you need to change, and they need to change. Both of you guys need to change together, and maybe this will work. But if you're the same person, if you embody the same, I don't know, qualities as before, I assure you that it's still gonna be a connection where it's just gonna fall out again, because you guys are not changing anything about it. You, I don't know. I feel like you wanna ask a question, like, to yourself. Like, ask a question, and just don't tell me. And I'm gonna pull one of these cards, okay? I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense for you, but just ask the question right now, Griselda, in your head, and I'm gonna pull a card for you, okay? Whatever it is, whatever it is, I don't know, because this deck has answers. It could also be like yes or no, you know. Okay, I feel like you already asked your question, so I'm gonna pull the card. and give you a couple seconds because this life has like it, you know, there's a delay on the live. Okay, here we go. Here's my Grace's question. Don't be asking about me either. Oh shoot, I got your no. It's a no. Hopefully that clarifies something for you. It's always heavy. It's always heavy. Like, I understand how sometimes love can make us feel so low when it's something that we can't control. But again, life lessons. I always try to keep it cool with my exes because of the same issues. Like, I rather remember them as like, yeah, strong lesson, but we had an okay time and whatever, no hard feelings. Shit happened and that's it. And rather than remember them with anger or whatever, I just remember them as, oh, I had a pretty cool connection with that person at one point, and that's it. And we move on, and life keeps moving, and the world keeps spinning, and the sun keeps coming out the next day, and we keep getting opportunities, and we keep moving forward. You know. I asked if he did witchcraft on me. That's funny because That's funny because you remember how I asked you about if you felt, I don't know, I'm not making this up, but remember how I asked you if you felt this person energetically still connected to you? Um, I felt something like that. Maybe it was just your doubt. Maybe it was just your doubt, okay? Um, that's why this is one of the reasons that you can rewind it back too. And I think I asked, do you feel like this person is energetically connected to you somehow? I think that's what I said because I picked up on that and I didn't want to say it, but because I really don't believe in witchcraft, If you believe in witchcraft, then you're surrendering your power to that because you're saying that it's real and it can control you. So you give your control to something or some sort of idea or something like that. But I I don't believe in that. I believe like I got hurt on Sunday and yeah, I could have been like, oh, somebody from the channel said, I hope you get hurt or F you, Rigo, something like that. But no, it's just things that happen every day. And every day is just random. Like you can't blame people for the things that are happening to you. You just cannot go around pointing the finger and saying it was because of you, it was because of them, it was because whatever, whatever. Like sometimes stuff just happens and that's it. There's no need to like analyze the situation and just get, you know, get working on it and find the solution, right? So, um, and that's how you release all that negativity and how you move forward. The more you start pointing fingers, the more you start saying, "Oh, they got envy or they got, they just don't want me to succeed or whatever." The more you get lost on that, and you're surrendering your power. It's like you're saying, "Okay, you got me. I'm vulnerable. Like you can control me. You got me pretty good." Fuck no. You know, anything that happens to me, it's either because of what I did or if I don't understand it, it's just because it was destiny. It's a lesson to happen to me, waiting to happen, and whether good or bad, and then that's what it is. If it's good, I appreciate it and I give thanks to it. But if it's bad, I don't go around trying to see who did that towards me or who I need to blame about it. It's just me, and that's it. Oh yeah, that's one of the things. One time I went to a tarot reader and they try to that's when I first started, reading tarot. Like they try to manipulate me and they try to get money from me and they told me, yeah, if you don't give me all this money, this is gonna happen to you and your family, blah 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 blah, blah. And it's like, no, it no. I became more successful. I found love, after that, and obviously it didn't work out because sometimes I'm just I'm just, you know, I'm just crazy like that. But my life has been so freaking good, and that's because I connect with God, and the Bible says, and the Bible says, it doesn't necessarily have to be religious, but it's like when you give, when you put faith on God, God will protect you against anybody. There's that what's it called in Spanish is the Psalms 91 or El Salmo 91. Read that and read it and analyze it, because it says that if you put trust in God, no shadow, no dark energy, nothing that is trying to hurt you will hurt you once you put trust in God and you accept God into your heart and into your soul and understand, you know. And it doesn't mean that you have to be religious. It doesn't mean that you have to join a group, be Christian, be Catholic. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't confuse religion with the connection with God, okay? The connection with God is personal to you. It's not it's not a religion. It's not a group of people. They cannot do anything for you. They can help you, but they cannot, if you don't accept the connection between you and God, it's not going to happen. And I always said this in my channel, but I have to repeat it and repeat it so people can hear it. You need to trust God. You need to believe in God. You need to open up to God. And sometimes we avoid that, and it's, we'll get to a point. Everybody has their awakening. Everybody has their um, their time to connect to God. That's my air freshener. But yeah, it's one of the most powerful ones that I've ever experienced, and I mean that experience because, oh my God, I've experienced that. Like, read it 3 times, and go to bed and go to sleep, and you will see, but you have to have faith. Like, you have to understand, that we're not just here, you know, for nothing, you know. And I think faith in God will empower us to do so much. Not necessarily control the world, not necessarily be rich, not necessarily, but it like enjoy our lives and understand what love really is. Like, there's this man, there's this energy that comes from the creator that is, you couldn't even understand it, That's why Jesus Christ came here, because Jesus Christ is the beacon, or is the connection to God. And Jesus Christ is the resemblance of the heart. So you have to heal the heart. That's why, there's pictures. I think I said this before here. There's pictures of Jesus Christ holding the heart, because that's the important part for you to accept God into your life and have drastic and positive changes in your life. You have to open up the heart. You have to open it. Like, you have to trust. You have to, you know, um, have faith and trust. That's the only way. It's the heart. Um, I feel like the more you read the Bible, or the more, or even just get close, if the more you get close to God, the more psychic you become, the more intuitive you become. Because if you look at the heart, that's the center chakra, right? So that's the key. The higher chakras are the connection to God, because we have the crown, that is the main connection to God. We have the third eye, right? Which is not our physical eyes, is our third, eye, which is spiritual. And we have I think is the throat, and then the heart. So if once you open up this, you can connect to the higher chakras. But if you don't connect the heart, think you're intuitive, you think you're connected to God, but you're not. Now you speak of the lower chakras, that's sex, money, and power. And if you go by those three lower chakras, then life is gonna it's gonna be very difficult for you, you know? And that's the reason why, if you really want to connect with God, and that's why I say it, like, if you really want the crown or your connection to God, you have to open up the heart. You have to heal the heart, you have to clear the heart, and embrace God in that form. Nobody's going to come and say, I'm going to do a ritual for you so God can come into your life. Nobody can do that. If you don't accept God into through your heart, it won't, you're preventing it, you're pushing it. Okay, I think I have one more. I talk too much, y'all. I'm sorry. Just being Angie, are you here? I talk too much, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I want to do the regular right away. I know it sounds crazy because I was very skeptical a long time ago, and oh man, it's real. Like like I assure you, once you understand and once you open up and embrace it, it's a whole different feeling. Like I have I think I told you guys I have a Bible group that oh my God, every time we get together and we talk about like the verses and everything. The funny thing is that the Bible was written by people that had messages from God. It's like, you know, it's if you read the Bible and the stories and the passages and all that, it's people that got message, you know. um it's like psychics or intuitive people, right? That embrace God, and that's how they got the message. Yet, some religions like Christians and Catholics say, oh, if you can't be a psychic or you can't do certain things. But it's like, how is it that the Bible was written just like that? It was because people had prophecies or had, visions, or people had like epiphanies or stuff like that, and things were written, and then things happen. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so when it comes to love, what can just being Angie expect? Okay, I feel like for right now, Angie, I think you haven't met the person. You haven't met your lover just yet, okay? But it's about to happen pretty soon. I feel like you guys are going to connect over some sort of dating app, or maybe you guys are going to message first. There's going to be like messaging back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to tell you this person is a fire sign, either Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they're definitely a fire sign, okay? Or they have this image of being a fire sign, meaning like their energy is very fiery, very passionate. Okay, they're very good looking, or at least to you, this one dude is very good looking. Okay, and they come as a king as well. So this person is grown, is evolved, is mature. It's not a little kid playing games. I feel like you're gonna meet your match pretty soon. Okay. Now, don't get too hung up, because I feel like you do have options here, and it's at the bottom of the deck. You have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like, although you have options, make sure that you know what you want, and make sure to commit or focus on somebody, and not just, you know find an excuse to release them out of your life, because I feel like maybe it won't. Sometimes you feel like you don't have hope, or you don't see it, and so it becomes like hard for you to obtain it, and you create that your own because you have so many options, you know. And I've said this before. We tend to get lost in the sea of options, meaning like the more options we have, the harder it is to commit to someone, or the harder it is to find um, value in one person, because there's always somebody like offering this, or there's always somebody better looking, or there's always somebody who is more convenient or matches better, you know. So I feel like, but yeah, I feel like you're about to meet a fire sign, and it says children. Your love life is being affected by children. Hmm. So I feel like this person is gonna have kids, and this person comes with a past life relationship. You have known each other before, so this person has kids, and maybe it's gonna be a little difficult with the kids, or if you have kids, you know. Maybe there's the change is different or whatever, or maybe because they have kids and you have kids, it's hard for you guys to come together. But I mean, it's not impossible, but it feels like the love is going to be very strong with the past life connection. So this is a soulmate. This is somebody that you've met before in a past life. If you believe in past lives, I do believe. Oh, look at that, at the bottom of the deck is a soulmate card. But it didn't pop out, I just saw it at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's a very strong soulmate that you're about to meet here. You know, King of Wands, definitely a fire sign, or somebody that is very active, very fiery, very passionate, very warm. You know, do not get lost. Do not. I don't know how to tell you this, because I have the same issue where, you know, sometimes I'm like, okay, swipe right on another one. Okay, keep swiping, keep swiping. Okay, this person didn't answer me, you know, today, so keep swiping. You know, um, I don't know. There's some sort of message here for you that says, you know, if you feel a strong connection with somebody, it's worth, you know, exploring it, and it's worth, you know, giving it time before you move on from it, even if they're not communicating. You know, sometimes people go through stuff, you know. um, but it feels like you're about to meet somebody pretty soon. Message. Okay. So you have Ten of Thought. A situation that has been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenges, with the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone is Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So it feels like you have achieved a disconnection from a past, because the Ten of Thoughts is the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is like the ending to some sort of chapter in your life, some sort of situation. It completely ends. So you have fully completed something, and now you're moving on to something new. And what do we have coming in new? We have a new person here for you, okay? So stay positive, and literally, like I'm telling you, I stand by my readings, even, you know, when it's difficult to understand them or understand me. But you can come back and re-listen to the reading, and maybe sometimes I repeat myself a lot and I talk too much too. So I apologize for that. But for right now, oh, AJ, what was your question? Question, AJ? Divine growth. I do free tarot readings, so subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you get notified whenever I come to the live. This is the last question that I'm gonna do. And I think it's AJ's. I'm sorry. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go check on my son and make sure he's good. He's got a procedure tomorrow at the clinic, so I need him to get some rest. Anything you should know forward in love? Oh, that's him opening the door. I feel like you're still confused, AJ. You're still confused. There's an opportunity for you to choose somebody new coming into your life. This could be a Cancer, but the only reason I kind of hesitate when it comes to this is because you have the 2 Wands needing to make a choice. The 2 Wands is like the fork on the road. Are you choosing right or left? Meaning that right now you're still undecisive of what you want. You might be saying you want love, but if you want love, maybe you still need to release someone, or something is preventing you and you need to choose a path, or a person. Could be that pretty soon you're going to have 2 possibilities. Now you have the 2 of Pentacles. I feel the 2 of Pentacles is like balance in your life, and kind of like needing to how do you say, not necessarily juggle. The 2 of Pentacles is juggling, trying to align yourself and get balance. But for this energy, for you in particular, I feel like it's more about you're comparing people to somebody, or you're comparing them to someone, and that's what kind of prevents you um from choosing a certain person or a certain path, or embracing this movement that you need to do. Now, the cards are saying that you need to choose a clear path. And by that I mean, like, if you're going to choose to find love, you have to put the effort. Like, you have to get out there physically and talk to someone else. But I feel like there's a blockage with these 2 right here. I feel like you're undecisive of what, and if maybe even if you choose to move on, your path is blocked because, again, with the 2 of Pentacles, I'm getting that you compare people. You compare to somebody to someone. Because if you look at this person, they have 2 pentacles, but they keep looking at this pentacle, but this, is like, I don't know, you know, it's like they're comparing. Yeah, they're weighing out their options and all that, but comparing and trying to find the best, sometimes, same thing with what I said, just being energies. Like, sometimes we just have to, like, trust our feelings, and just give it our full and commit, to someone, and go from there. I feel like you do have people are looking at you, like, women are looking at you, like, you do have secret admirers. Yeah. What is this? 9 of Wands. Let's see. Are you still waiting for a Sagittarius? That one Sagittarius? Are you done with them? I feel like maybe you're still hopeful of a Sagittarius here. Somebody that is non-committal, or they just come and go. There's a strong connection here that you're dealing with. You have 3 twos. 3 twos. So 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. So pretty soon you're going to have 2 options, 2 opportunities, and you must choose the right one. Man, I think pretty soon you're gonna be, what's that saying? Entre la espada y la pared, entre la espada y la pared, or something like that. Pretty soon you're gonna have an option for two people, but I think I know who you're trying to go towards. Could be that fire sign. Now that's why. One person in your environment here, in your energy, AJ, you have a really deep connection with. It's because they're a past love life, or past life relationship. So you have a connection with somebody that is non-committal, that it's they're free from you, and you have this very strong connection, and you haven't seemed to be able to release them. That's one person. And the other person, it seems like you're going to have somebody coming towards you. Could be like a Pisces. I think it's a Pisces. Pisces, maybe a Scorpio. It's a water sign for sure. And this person comes as, well, in your perspective, in your thoughts, in your eyes, this person comes in as somebody who is very immature, or maybe they're super young, so you don't see the, like, you don't see the possibilities with this person, because it feels like they're too young for you, or you feel like they're not serious, because you have the card of playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I feel like this person comes with this inner youthful spirit, and instead of you seeing it as something positive and something light, or somebody who is just likes to play around, you see it as someone is just not mature enough for me, and I don't know. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're gonna have an opportunity between a fire sign and a water sign. The water sign, I think you're gonna feel like they're too young for you, because they do come as a page of cups, and they do have the playfulness. And the other one is like a very strong past life relationship here, but they are not committal. They're not committing to you, and they're they're not stable with the Knight of Wands. I don't know. I'm gonna get you one of these. Can I get the best message for AJ, please? That's too many. So first one you have, I think this is the Hermit, but it says, go within. You are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Be patient. And then you have Six of Thought. Ooh. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storm have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Six of Thought to me is like a release of worriness, anxiety in your head, or just a lot of a lot of thoughts. And I see like knots, like a knot of thoughts, like a ball, and it's hard to separate it because you're overthinking something. Six of Swords, which is this card, is like you needing to release, needing to say something, needing to let go of a situation, and going from like difficult times to like calmer times, due to the release of that anxiety that you might have, or that overthinking in your head. So don't overthink things. Be confident with whatever it is. Even if you're trying to find new love, it's like, be confident. Like, you're bound to get rejected, right? Everybody gets rejected, and it's not comfortable, but it's something that we gotta, embrace if we want to find that one person. Sometimes we're gonna think that we found the right one, but they're not gonna be the right one. And then go within, to me, is like the Hermit. I'm gonna put it here so you can pause it if you want to read it right there. That's the picture. You can always pause it, rewind it, or screenshot it. Then this is the other one if you want to read it to yourself. Just in case I wasn't clear enough, pause it, read it. That's the picture of it. Maybe you can get something out of it. Sometimes people like to visualize the cards. Look, you have another card was flipped on the deck, and it's the Two of Action. It's the Two of Wands again. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new path. It may be Okay, hold on. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. I'm gonna put it here because I fumbled that one pretty bad. So if you want to read it, pause it. That's the Two of Action is the Two of Wands again, which is the equivalent to this. This is a significator of love is about to happening. Like, there's gonna be an opportunity for you to choose love, and that's gonna change your entire life. Pretty much that's what it means. The Two of Wands, and it's very physical. Like, it's happening in the real world, in reality. It's not mental. It's not magical, or it's not manifestation. It's actually happening in the present moment or in real time. So be ready to make that decision, because you can choose to not embrace that opportunity and create your own path, or you can embrace the person coming towards you and choose them. Okay, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I gotta go. Remember that life starts with love. Appreciate everybody. If I owe you a reading, I will come back tomorrow and I will read for you. Don't worry. Just let me know. Okay. So thanks so much for the people that donated, did a super chat, and or just came and stopped by to say hi. Again, have a good night. Have a beautiful day on the other side of the world. Thank you so much. I gotta go. I'm sorry I cannot read for everybody. I'm sorry, I'm tired and I gotta go check on my son. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you.